So I decided to play Abyss on Roblox for the first time, and I went in completely blind. And yeah, this game did definitely not make me relax. When we first start off in the game, we see this cutscene of us trying to catch a fish and us getting dragged down to the abyss on land. At its core, Abyss is kind of like Dave the Diver, but in Roblox form. You dive on the water with a harpoon and a limited oxygen tank that you actually ride on to traverse the immense depths in this game. When you first spawn in, you're placed in this main hub area where all the NPCs are located. These NPCs like Henry, the scientist, Billy, Mr. Black, Virelia, David and Richard, and the main character, the Kraken, plays a big role in your early journey in the Abyss. For my first session, I started out by buying the basic harpoon and the basic oxygen tank. With my setup now complete, I started going for the Kraken's quest, which required me to catch some certain types of fish, like the clownfish, the blue tang, and the tang. With my quest now complete, I turned it into the Kraken to get my reward, and I bought my first new harpoon. With this new harpoon now in my inventory, I could hunt the next few fish that are needed for the next Kraken's quest. But nothing is really safe in the Abyss because you can literally get attacked by any of these hostile fish that swim around this beginner area. They will literally deplete a lot of oxygen from you in the beginning, so you better be careful because otherwise you'll get drowned just as I did. After the Kraken telling me I was not a noob for completing his next quest, I got a new quest explaining me on how to get geodes. In a nutshell, geodes are these rock-looking things which you can actually uncover artifacts inside of them. All these artifacts have passive buffs that rank from worst to best, and it's all RNG on what it lands on once you actually uncover the geode. So, how do you get geodes and how do you discover them? Well, the way to get them is you have to basically randomly go catch a fish, and at sometimes you'll see this chest looking pop up inside of the bar where you're also catching the fish. By filling up the outline next to the chest and also catching the fish, you'll receive the geode and also of course the fish. With these geodes, we can head over to Virelia and actually open up these geodes and try to get some of these very cool looking artifacts, which once again give us a lot of passive buffs. It takes a little bit of time and money to open up these geodes, but it will definitely be worth your time. While we wait for our geode to open, do you still remember how we got these star shards? Well, similar to the Forge, the Abyss has actually the same kind of race system where you can roll for a certain race within the game. There currently are 6 types of rarities within the race system, which are common, uncommon, rare, epic, legendary, and a mythical race. However, compared to the Forge, in this game, you get a pity system. So if you don't hit a epic or legendary, probably in the next 20 to 50 rerolls, you're guaranteed a epic or higher in 20 rerolls or a legendary or higher in 50 rerolls. This was definitely a system that was missing before in the Forge, so it's very well appreciated. Now, as you can see, all these races have a percentage, which is the rate at how much you can obtain them. However, there's also a special lucky reroll that you can enable on the bottom right. Once that's enabled, you have to spend a bit more gems to reroll, but it will also increase your chances of getting a rarer race. Also, here's a crab you can talk to. I don't know why, but you can talk to it. Now, you see me catch a lot of normal fish, but there, of course, is also a lot of mutated fishes out there. For example, we have a neon fish, we have a rock fish, we have a negative fish. There's all kinds of different mutations in this game, which of course will increase the value of the fish that you're gonna sell back to the Kraken, or maybe you just want to keep it in your personal collection to show it off to other people and make them jealous of you and probably hate you for eternity. But hey, at least it was worth it. Either way, we had enough money to buy our next new oxygen tank, which will make us last longer inside of the water. Now, with our geodes finally heading back to Virelia, we're gonna open these up and hopefully get something good out of them. While we have some downtime waiting for our geode to open, we're gonna go back hunting some extra fish that we still need to fulfill our Kraken quest that we already accepted from before, and also be on the lookout for the other stuff that we need for the other quests from the different NPCs that we have already encountered. When finally completed with collecting all the fish that are needed for the Kraken's quest, we are turning in our quest and getting a new tutorial which talks about the treasure chests and the different tiers in treasure chests that are out there. In short, treasure chests basically give you more star shards that you can spend on the race rerolls, and they they also give you these small little oxygen pods that you can use while you're down in the abyss to get some extra air if you're feeling that you're low on oxygen. It will refill quite a bit of oxygen, so make sure to use these whenever you can because it will definitely help you out down there. With these new rewards that we just got from the Kraken by completing his quest, we are gonna head immediately to Virelia to unlock the new artifact that are in those geodes. And also, we actually in the meantime got a pretty good artifact to equip, which even though it's literally poop, it actually is quite good for XP and damage wise for our harpoon. As you can see right here, these stats are definitely not bad, but of course they could have definitely rolled higher as well. With our new artifact equipped, we go on a hunt to hunt even more fish, get even more money, and try and upgrade our gear, while also completing of course all the quests that are here to the right side, which there actually might be a lot of, but hey, as a quest completer myself, I love this kind of aspect of a game where it basically forces you to do everything in the game, and you probably will feel very satisfied once you're done with like everything in the game, and you can just wait for the next quest to come out eventually, probably in a new update or whatsoever, but it definitely gets the completionist out of me. Well, now having turned in my quests, I get a big quest reward which gives us enough money to buy the new big harpoon we're about to buy, which is the air rifle harpoon, which will make us definitely be able to catch a lot of new big fish we weren't able to catch before because of the major damage increase and also the progress speed increase for most fish in this area. What I think is very cozy and just nice about this game is that you can easily lose yourself into keep catching like more and more fish, trying to fill out your entire bestiary, which is the thing you check with Richard back in the main area, and that there's just like a lot of like treasures lying around. I haven't even like gone way deep in the area, which is definitely possible, but I need like a bigger oxygen tank for that. Like there's so much possibilities in here, which like I said, if you really enjoy this like Dave the Diver kind of aspect in the game, without of course making like all the sushi and stuff because you sell your fish to the Kraken, you will just definitely love this game. Because so far this hour of playtime that I've done within this game, like testing out the game and then checking out like everything that's like possible for us right now, is that it's definitely like a lot of quest heavy things, but it definitely gives you a nice like route to follow if you're like easily a lost person and don't really know what to do immediately in the beginning. The quests give you like a really nice guide of what you should focus on and also what's like possible for you right now. For example, in the beginning you were definitely not able to get the heavier fish, but like enduring like all the quests and like buying the heavier weapons, like the heavier harpoons and like a bigger oxygen tank, you're definitely able to like go and catch all these heavy fish, sell them for even more money, and just build up your arsenal by like expanding. And that's not even to say this is like only the beginning area. I've not even ventured out yet towards all the different, like there's apparently like 2 different regions out here that you can even travel to. This is legit the only beginning area, and I've probably just only circled around the same beginning area here for like, I would say like half an hour, like 45 minutes in total. For this quest, I have to basically take out a barracuda and 4 lionfish, which are some of the hostile enemies near this region. Now that we have this air rifle harpoon, it should definitely be possible for us without any issue. After catching the required amount of lionfish and also catching our first barracuda in this region, we return back to the main city where I actually see that I can pick up a door. Now, I totally forgot that I had a quest open from Mr. Scientist, who actually asked us to collect 4 different items, which were a door, a toilet roll, and some power relays. So my task right now is to find the power relays, which are here, to find the toilets, which I found here in the ground, and the toilet roll, who of course was under the table where the developers and the founders of the game are. With all items complete, I return to Mr. Scientist and complete his kind of toilet teleport thing. And actually, I take a look at the map that actually shows up once you ask to teleport, and you actually see there's even more regions. So these were the 2 extra regions I was talking about, which I have never seen before, but you actually can see how big the map actually is. With that quest now done, I fully sent myself out there to catch even more fish, because at this point in the game, I'm really close to getting my pufferfish tube, which costs around 3.5k, and it's the most expensive tube I can buy in this region. So I catch some more mutated fish that I can see out there, and I sell it back to the Kraken, and I end up having at least 3.5k, which makes it enough for me to buy the new pufferfish tube and actually have my set complete, at least for this beginning area. Now, of course, my hour was almost done, and there was one thing for me left to do, which was, of course, the race system, because I never have rolled my race yet in this game, and I gave it a shot and see if I got lucky. Well, the first roll actually did not go that well. I got a monkey, which is only uncommon. And after this, it really didn't go any better because I literally got poop to go with my poop artifact. So I guess it was a sign for me to actually sign off for the day and hang up my oxygen tank for the day because the poop collection was complete. Now, of course, if you already enjoyed the Forge, you will definitely enjoy this game as well, because there's also some of the same people working on this game. I definitely had a lot of enjoyment in this 1 hour that I played, and I actually cannot wait until this game comes out to play with all of you, probably live, maybe in future videos as well, maybe do some shorts. We'll see what we can do, but I think this game definitely has some good potential to reach a new audience, maybe on the Roblox platform, and also gather some newfound attention. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next new Roblox video or live stream. If you want to see me cover more of the Abyss, please let me know down in the comments. I definitely will be able to check out more of the stuff because I've only found out about the beginning area. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next new Abyss video. Goodbye.